do this fucking shit.
Wait, how do you start a podcast?
I don't know. How does David Dobrik do?
I don't know.
I think he has like an intro.
We're not David Dobrik.
I know. Just say hey. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to our podcast.
My life sucks.
Because it really does. So,
these aren't tears of joy. These are tears of pain.
yeah. We have Starbucks right now, but you guys can't see.
You can hear it probably.
ASMR.
They probably didn't hear that. Because my mic is cheap as fuck.
It's fine. So. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Like,
what?
Like that it goes up.
Because you're waiting for it to go into the red.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you can tell, we're pretty fucking awkward. This is our first episode, and this is also our first attempt at recording anything for this podcast.
Yeah.
But we should probably introduce ourselves now.
Okay. Wait, like, do I just say, like... like, how far do we introduce...
How far what?
Do we introduce
Hey,
ourselves?
my name is... I don't know.
Okay, go.
You first.
Okay.
Dude, this is fucking stressful. I feel like I'm doing a presentation.
I
Just
know.
go.
Like, I'm nervous right now. Okay, hey guys, I'm V.
And I'm V as well.
Yeah, we're V.
No, I'm kidding.
We're V squared.
No, I'm yeah, so I'm Victoria. I'm 20. My birthday's in November. The 22nd. I don't know if I'm a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Yeah. I'm in college. I'm studying film. I'm majoring in film. Now you go.
I'm B. I'm 18. My birthday is January 5th. And I'm gonna start college. And I'm gonna be majoring in English.
Also, by the way, if you guys hear anything in the background, it's because we live with 14 other people in this house. Also, the AC is on because it's fucking hot in California. That's where we're from,
it's
California.
Like burning up right now.
Let's check how hot it is.
I think it's like 94.
94. Bitch, she says it's... Oh, yeah, it is 94.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you see it before, bitch?
No, I just kind of guessed. It felt... You could feel it. You could feel
You can
it.
feel the 94?
Yeah. You can feel the 94.
But yeah, this podcast, I don't know, I really just started it because I'm bored. It's like the last summer before V leaves. She's, like she said, she's gonna start college. She's going out of state.
I'm gonna be going to Utah.
Utah?
Which is like really random. It's a random state, but like, I've been, so it's nice.
Also, if you can't tell, V is the most...
Don't even say. I know you. Oh my gosh.
We're Mexican American, for those of you who were wondering. And what I was just about to say is V is the most freaking whitewashed, brainwashed Mexican I've ever met.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She's also super addicted to Starbucks. That's why we have Starbucks now.
No. Funny story. My dad.
My dad? What? Funny
No.
story, my dad.
My armpit's so itchy. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Does that happen to you guys when you guys shave your armpits and the hair is
like,
growing
it
back?
gets itchy. But I shaved it. I shaved it today. I shaved my armpits today, and it's super itchy.
Damn, bitch. Is it growing that fast?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
No, because that happens to me too.
They just get like irritated. Like my armpits.
Have
are
you ever
red.
accidentally cut your armpit? Like,
Yeah.
while shaving.
Oh my god, that hurts.
That shit does hurt. It like stings for a couple days.
When the water touches it, you're like,
Ah!
yeah. Yeah, my dad called us addicted. Today.
He's like, you guys are like your mom now. And I was like, what? And he was like, addicted. I'm like, I'm not addicted to Starbucks. I'm addicted to Coke. Coca-Cola. Not the drugs.
Yeah, not the, like, cocaine.
Not like the cocaine.
We don't do drugs.
But as the podcast progresses, you might not be able to tell.
Yeah. Oh my
It'll be
god,
hard to
true.
believe.
Yeah, true.
Once we get more comfortable, you'll be like, what the fuck?
So, yesterday, I went to Santa Monica.
You were all the way over there?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And we went to the promenade, and my best friend...
Isn't it called the Promenade?
Is it promenade or promenade?
Promenade. Everyone, I used to go to school at, well, I'm still attending. Hold on, I need a burp.
Go ahead.
It didn't come out, a little bit. I used to go to school at Santa Monica Community College. And everybody, I have never been to the Promenade, but I hear everybody say, oh, Promenade, the Promenade. So I'm guessing it's pronounced the Promenade.
Santa Monica Promenade. Santa Monica Promenade.
Promenade sounds...
Promenade sounds better.
Promenade sounds...
Sounds like juice.
Lemonade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went yesterday and we walked into Brandy Melville. And that store is just, like, naturally, it's just hard to say. Like, say it?
Which one?
Brandy Melville.
Brandy Melville.
Like, it's hard to say when you're saying it quick.
Brandy Melville. Especially when you already, like, fuck up talking all the time. That happens to me.
Yeah.
That's
and
why...
Like,
Go ahead.
and, like, all of us kept fucking it up. Like, we'd be like, Brandy Mobile. And it's wrong. Like, you can tell.
Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry if you can hear that squeaky ass chair. This chair is old. My brother got it from a dumpster and I just...
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. And I brought it into my room. But yeah, I didn't go out yesterday. I went to work.
You should tell him about your manager. Or the rat.
Oh my god, okay,
The
so...
rat.
Recently, California has been having, like, earthquakes. That has nothing to do with the rat. It just happened on the same day.
Mm.
So I went to work and, like, everybody was like, beware, there's a rat. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, a rat just walked into the store. And I was like, gross, but okay. And they're like, yeah, just don't go to the girls section because the rat booked it straight to that area. And I was like, all right. And then, like, eventually I was doing whatever I was doing at work, like folding clothes, helping customers. And then I kind of forgot about the rat because I was so busy, you know, doing other stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, from the back of the store, you just hear this, like, ugly ass screech, like, and then, like, you hear, like, boxes and clothes, like, just falling and flying everywhere, and we're like, what the hell? And the manager, like, she is terrified of rats and mice and anything. Like, she even told me, she's like, yeah, one time, because she's, like, Korean, so she has, like, a really thick accent. But she was telling me, she's like, yeah, one time at my house, I opened a cabinet. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I do that too. I open cabinets. And she was like, I open cabinet, okay? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, and a little mouse. Actually said mice, but whatever. She's like, a little mouse jump. And, like, she said that it touched, like, her, like, wrist. And that she got so sick because of mouse germs that she, like, fainted. She said that she fainted and then, like, she went to the ER and she missed an entire day of work. And, like, I even asked her coworkers if that was real, and they're like, yeah, we thought, like, something, like, severe happened to her. But turns out a mouse just
Skimmed her.
Yeah, and she freaked the fuck out. Anyways, so, like, the manager booked it out of the store. Oh, I forgot a part. Okay, so there's this guy in the store, and he owed 11 cents, and sometimes, like, me and this other cashier girl, we always get in trouble when we're short money. So she was like, no, you kind of have to go get the 11 cents. And he was like, really? And she was like, yeah. And so he's like, fine, or whatever, okay. So he left to go get 11 cents. Anyways, so while he leaves, we're dealing with the freaking rat in the back of the store. And we have, like, this long strip of clothes. And the rat is, like, in between the clothes and this wall. Like, the back wall of the table. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe I'll draw it out and put a picture in it. Insert a picture. But so the rat is like in between this little wall, and then we run in, like, we're grabbing escobas and like mapeadores and like boxes, and like, so we like kind of sandwich the rat between these two boxes, and we have our like brooms and stuff, and we're like trying to like make it like go into any of the boxes. And like, when people say that, when they were telling me that this rat was huge, I was like, okay, yeah, they're like Mexicans. We're like the queens of exaggerating. So I was like, oh, it's probably like, you know, just a normal sized rat. Not that I've ever seen a rat. I've only seen mice, but I was like, yeah, it's probably not that much bigger, right? Anyways, so I still can't see the rat, but they're like, hold your scoba right there, like, make sure that shit doesn't move. And so I'm like, okay. And then the guy who went to go get his 11 cents comes in, and he's like in the front of the store, and we just look at him, and he's like, what's going on? And so at this point, we're all not paying attention to the rat, because the customer is like, what are you guys doing? I have the 11 cents. And when we're all not paying attention, the fucking rat moves. It like runs into one of the boxes. And at this point, one of the other girls on the other side of where the rat ran to, she screams, because she's the one who saw the rat come into the store. And so her screaming makes all of us scream. And so the guy is just cut off by a bunch of teenage girls screaming with brooms and boxes. And we're like, oh my god, tip over the box. And so we tip over the box, and the rat is in the box, and we're like, oh my god, hurry up, close it, so the rat doesn't come out. That fucking rat jumps so high. I don't think I've ever seen something jump. You know, like in Jeepers Creepers, where he's like all damaged.
Oh yeah, when he's like,
where he's like damaged and like jumping.
Yeah.
And that rat jumps out of the box, and it runs at two of my coworkers, and the chunkier girl, we'll just call her Carla. So Carla is like, holy shit, the rat is running at me, and she like throws her broom at it, and like the rat easily dodges that shit, and it runs right in between her legs, and she is running. She's like she's like freaking out, because for some reason this rat is out to get her, and she like jumps out of the way into the next like aisle of clothes, and the rat runs to the front, and then like me and this other girl, we're just gonna call her Betty runs to the front with me with our brooms, and the rat runs in between like this glass wall and another box, and we're like, ooh bitch, like we like trap it. And the customer, he's like, what is it, the rat? He's like, give me the broom. And so I give him my broom, and I'm standing behind him, and he like flips over the broom like to the handle part where you hold it, and he like hits the rat, and it just gives me like, I don't know, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know when you feel nasty killing a cockroach?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, you know where you're like, like you can feel its stuff. I don't know.
And this rat wasn't like regular size.
It was giant. I'm telling you guys, I don't think I've ever seen a rat that big. I don't think I've ever. The things that I saw before when I called a rat were for sure not rats, because this was a rat. Like, anyways, so the guy, like, the rat, like, it didn't die. It like ran out of the freaking little box, and it was, at this point, it's running at the customer. And
keep in mind, this is the guy that owed 11 cents.
11 cents, yeah. So the rat is running at the customer, and he's a pretty tall guy. He wasn't chunky. He was like just big, like buff. I don't know, like he looked like a muscly. You know how some pit bulls look like buff as fuck? Yeah. That's what he looked like, but not like, not swollen, but like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like big. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. And so the rat like runs past his feet, and I just see him stomp the fuck out of the rat, and I'm like, oh my god, like I literally felt my knees go weak because it was so disgusting. And I left, and this other girl, like her name Betty, she was like, I saw it twitch. And then the girl Carla, the one who, like the chunky one who was being chased by the rat, she's like, I never forget, because we were trying to recover, and she's like, I literally felt like I almost farted because I was so stressed. She's like, I was on my break during my fucking videos, and then this whole rat shit comes, and it was just funny. Anyways, so the guy, like, I don't know what he did with the rat. I didn't watch. But the manager made us throw away everything that the rat touched. like the merchandise, she made us like throw it away. The brooms, she made us throw away. The boxes, she also made us throw away. Like everything that rat touched was in the trash with it. Like, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, after we dealt with the whole rat thing, we're kind of like closing. We're getting ready to close, which was like a few hours later. The store, we close the doors at 8:15, and the store closes at 8:30. Like for the people that are still inside. Anyway, so, like, we were just counting the money, and then all of a sudden, like, we hear some squeaking, and, like, we hear the manager gasp, and me and, like, Carla are in the back, and we're like, oh my god, is it another rat? And then we realize, like, that the racks are all, like, swinging, and we're like, holy shit, it's an earthquake. And so we fucking book it out of the store, and, like, the mannequins are, like, like, stiffly shaking, and it was crazy. But, yeah, that was a day at work.
That earthquake felt so ugly.
I know it did. It was crazy.
Like, it genuinely made me nauseous.
Me too. I remember I was like pretty okay with it because I think the only other earthquake I felt was like in bed. Oh my god! Or when we were with our sister-in-law and on her couch, and it felt like.
But that was even then. That was like years ago.
That was years ago. But that earthquake also didn't feel bad. It felt like it just kind of passed through us.
Yeah.
This one,
that one, like the duration was so long.
I know.
It felt ugly, and it was like sideways too,
yeah,
like,
it did feel. It felt like. I don't know. I felt like I was being like swiggled. Like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
Like I don't know. Like, it was weird. But yeah.
Yeah, that one was ugly.
It was really long too, and it was like around when we were closing, so it was probably like 8:30ish, 8:40 around there. But yeah.
Yeah, that was ugly. And supposedly there's gonna be a bigger one. It's like what 10 point.
Shut up, 10.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Marianne.
Yeah. Marianne is her friend. Not some fucking news anchor.
I don't know. I think she got it from Twitter. But still, that's scary.
That's like the equivalent of like, oh yeah, you know Mars is gonna fall on Earth.
What?
Them
Oh
fucking,
yeah.
you dumb.
I was like, what? When?
Oh my god, I need to tell my friends right now Mars is gonna fall on Earth.
Oh my gosh. What's up with California?
I don't know, honestly.
And like New York had a power outage.
Oh yeah, I know, I did.
You saw
Yeah,
that?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Where did I say? I think I saw that on Twitter.
I saw it on Snapchat.
Snapchat. Honestly though, I prefer a power outage than an earthquake.
Yeah, me too.
Or than Mars falling on Earth, but
Yeah.
any day.
I don't know, because earthquakes, like, depending on how long they last and how strong they are, they're scary.
No, sometimes okay, I'm like gonna be honest, I'm that weird bitch who's like, ooh, I kinda like natural disasters, but I'm also fucking terrified. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, sometimes earthquakes are cool. When they're like small little bitch earthquakes.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be scared, like, earthquake. I'm not as scared of earthquakes as I would be for, like, hurricanes or tsunamis.
Because you can't swim, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, to survive that, you need to swim. Like, you need, like...
Yeah, bitch.
You need to know how to swim, and that's the one thing I can't do.
But also, you have to have, like, stamina, because you can't swim against the current for that fucking long.
Oh,
You'll
that's
get tired.
true. Yeah. And, like, earthquakes, you just have to hide under, like, the doorway or, like, under a table.
I mean, yeah, but what if, like, you're on the 13th floor of a big-ass building?
Okay, yeah, that's scary. But, like, I don't think I'd be on the 13th floor, you know? Also, why 13? Isn't that number, like, bad luck?
I don't know. Why do people say that's bad luck, guys? Because I feel like that's one of my lucky numbers.
Isn't it because Friday the 13th?
No, I don't know. I thought it was, like, some Chinese bad luck number.
I don't know. Also, like, why is 7 a good number?
I don't know, but you know, like, in the store, like, we have different shirt brands. And they don't have an extra 6 extra large shirt because they say that number 6 is bad luck. So they have like small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X, 7X. They just
skips a whole.
Skips the whole 6X. Yeah, I was like, what the?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
You fucking nasty bitch.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. California's going wild.
Work is still boring as fuck. But yeah. I think we're just gonna end our first episode now.
Yeah, we were talking for a while, to be honest.
Where does it say the time?
Right there, 20 minutes.
Oh shit, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
Well, that's a wrap, folks.
Yeah, that was such a shitty ending. I don't know, maybe we'll get better at this. So stick around.
You guys have to bear with this because this was like our first time.
This was our first
try.
Yeah, even. Like, I thought of this idea today, so we started today.
Literally. Like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. I was like, let me just make the drawing, which is the cover that you see. My Life Sucks right there. I didn't write that, though, because my handwriting sucks. V did. V wrote it. But yeah, we'll promise we'll get better. Just stick around. We don't have an outro or an intro, so
yet we don't have one yet.
No, just like we're never gonna get one.
Yeah,
like,
we're never gonna get one.
Not like a little jingle, at least. Or maybe we can ask our cousin.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, if you guys want a jingle, maybe ask. But
yeah, just let us know. We don't know. We're like new to this.
But yeah, yeah. I guess we're just gonna say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Adios. Where's the stop recording? I see it. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
You know when you're like telling your mom bye on the phone?
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye.
Okay, seriously, bye.
Bye.